Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RMC kit analysis. We have another new path coming up, the remembrance path, and this is going to be focused on a servant meta or memo sprite. I think that's how we pronounce it, I don't know. So it's going to be like a servant type of thing. Not only it's going to be in the action order, but it will also be with you, like as a character. That means it will have its own HP and it will have their own energy thingy, and also it will have their own talent level and skill levels. So from now on, you have to level up 2 more talents in the talent tree. that will be fun. Anyways, without further ado, let's go to the talents. First of all, we have the RMC herself or themselves, and also we have the mem. The mem is the servant or the memo sprite. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. Anyways, first look at the RMC's talents. Skill: I choose you. Summons the memo sprite mem. If mem is already on the field, restores mem's HP by an amount of 60% of mem's max HP and grants mem 10% of charge. So what is this charge? Charge is basically the energy variant. Once mem has 100% charge, then mem can do their talents. So burst. Together mem summons memo sprite mem. So there are 2 ways to summon mem, either with skill or the burst. Grants mem 40% charge, then enables mem to deal ice damage to all enemies. Talent: Almighty Companion. Memo Sprite Mem has an initial speed of 130 and max HP equal to 80% of Trailblaze's max HP plus 640. For every 10 energy regenerated by allies in total, Mem gains 1% of charge. So this is like Robin's little passive. That Robin also gets like, I think, 2 energy every time someone attacks. It's kind of like that. Every time an ally uses energy, for every 10 energy, Mem will get like 1% charge. So for a skill is normally 30 energy. That means Mem will get 3% charge. So what can Mem do? Baddie's Trouble. Deals 4 instances of damage, with each instance dealing ice damage to 1 random enemy. Finally deals ice damage to all enemies. So this is like a attacking ability. This is not that important. The next talent: Let Me Help You. Advances the action of 1 designated ally by 100%. So like Sunday, Bronya, etc. And grants them Mem support, lasting for 3 turns. So what is Mem support? For every instant of damage dealt by the target that has Mem support, additionally deals 1 instant of true damage, equal to 28% of the original damage. So this is basically adding extra damage to your damage that you are already doing. So for example, if your Sealer crits for 100k, if Sealer has Mem support, for example, Sealer will do 128k. So it's basically taking your damage and getting this percentage and adding that to your damage. And next we have Friends Together. All allies crit damage increases by 12% of Mem's crit damage plus 24%. That means you would want to build your Mem or RMC, the main character, with crit damage, kind of like Sunday, Brown and Sparkle. If the charge has yet to reach 100%, Mem automatically uses Baddie's Trouble. That is this one, the attacking one. So Mem has attacking talent and also like a supporting talent, right? When the charge reaches 100%, that means when Mem's energy is full, Mem immediately takes action and can select 1 ally unit to use Let Me Help You in the next action. So whenever Mem gets the full energy, Mem will immediately take action and buff someone. But if Mem's turn comes up before Mem gets the 100% energy, because Mem is also in the action order, then Mem will do this. So the thing is, that means you don't want Mem to be that fast. So that means you don't have to use speed boots on Mem, on RMC. So we have 2 more passives. When Mem is summoned, immediately gains 50% charge. When Mem disappears, advances Trailblaze's action by 25%. So if Mem dies somehow, it will advance Trailblaze's action by 25%. That means you can like summon Mem again by using your skill or the burst. So traces. T1. When the max energy of the ally target that has Mem's support exceed 100, for every 10 excess energy, additionally increases the multiplier of the true damage dealt via Mem's support by 2%, up to max increase of 20%. So that means if your max energy is 200, then you can cap this out, then you can get additional 20% true damage multiplier. That means you already have 28. If you are 200 energy, you will have 48% true damage multiplier. That is huge, but I think even Argenti has like 180. So this means that there will be future characters who will hit 200 energy. T2. When using Baddie's Trouble, that is the attacking ability, Mem immediately gains 5% charge. So When does Mem use this? Mem uses this if Mem gets the turn but couldn't get the energy, right? Because if Mem got the energy before she got the turn, that means she'll do the support ability. So if this happens, that means you didn't have the energy, and with T2, with the trace 2, it will help you to get like more energy, like you get like 5% charge. T3, when the battle starts, Trailblazer's action advances by 30%, so that's like a free 1 weg. When Mem is first summoned, grants Mem 40% charge. So that means like you will start the battle with Trailblazer like most of the time, and you will summon, because you have to summon Mem first, right, into the battlefield. So when you summon Mem first for the first time, you will get 40 and 50 from here. That means your Mem will start the battle at 90% charge. Eidolons, because these are all free. If I remember correctly, we got like E4 Harmony MC when we started Pentagon in the first patch. So I think we will also get like, I think E4 up to at least E3. So E1 increases the crit rate of the ally target with Mem support by 10%. When an ally target has Mem support, its effect also takes effect on the target's Memo Sprite or Memo Master. This effect cannot stack. So what does this mean? This means if you use Aglia here, for example, because Aglia is the only character that we have that has a servant currently in 3.0. If you use Mem support on Aglia's servant, Aglia will also get the buff. But you can't stack this obviously, because otherwise you would put Mem support on Aglia's puppet and the next turn Mem support on Aglia, because it lasts for 3 turns, and this can't stack. But in Aglia's case, you would always want to use Mem support on Aglia's puppet, not Aglia. But that's a different story. E2. When ally Memo Sprite, aside from Mem, take action, Trailblazer regenerates 8 energy. This effect can trigger a max of 1 time per turn. The trigger counts reset at the start of Trailblazer's turn. So with this, you kind of want to play RMC with characters that have servants, because you will get 8 energy every time the servant hits. And why does the energy matter? Because you can burst more. If you go up correctly, if you burst more, Mem will get 40% charge. That means it will be very easy to spam Mem's ultimate as well. E3, skill and talent level up, and also Mem's talent level up, because we have 2 more talents to level up now. That's fun. E4, when an ally target with 0 max energy actively uses an ability, Mem can also gain 3% charge. So who has 0 max energy? All the servants, because they technically have charge, not energy, so they are technically 0 max energy. And also Akron and Faishaw, because they also have 0 max energy, because they also don't have energy. And the multiplier of the true damage dealt by this target via Mem support additionally increases by 6%. So if your character that you uses Mem support on has 200 energy, with this they will get 48, like here 20 and here 28, 48. And also with E4, additionally 6%. So 54% true damage increase is actually huge. And E5, ultimate level up and basic attack level up, is whatever. And Memo's skill level up. Very good. And E6, now your ultimate can also crit. And now your ultimate will also do damage, because you are already building crit damage on your RMC. And with this, you are guaranteed to crit, and you can see some good numbers. So that's the entire kit actually. It's kind of interesting because RMC does only a little bit and Mem is someone who's carrying. But it's an interesting kit. I like it. Anyway, she'll be like a strong, like a solid second support. Will she take over Robin? I don't think so, because for follow-up teams, Robin is still the queen, because Robin also buffs follow-up attack crit damage. But for servants and like Memo Sprites, Sunday plus RMC is going to be very, very solid. Sunday plus Robin will also be okay. But I think RMC will outperform that, I think. But I have to test this because we don't know anything yet. Because RMC gives crit damage, crit rate, and also true damage. Whereas Robin gives you attack buff, damage buff, and also more crit damage on follow-up attacks. And also additional extra damage that Robin also dishes out. I'm not saying RMC is stronger than Robin. It's just for the Memo Sprite teams with the servants. For the next meta, for the Remembrance meta, RMC will be solid. But that's also good because Robin is kind of getting boring to me, at least, because for every team you want to use Robin. So with this, the pressure will be off from Robin a little bit. So now you can play Robin one side and RMC on the other side. And also RMC is free and the Eidolons are also free. So this is gonna be a very, very good free-to-play character until we reach 4.0, because then we will have a different trailbase and we will get a fugue. We will get another character who will replace RMC in this role, who will get full damage and everything, and then we'll shift to another meta. Anyways, that is further down the line. But for now, I think that's it from me. I'll see you in the next guide. Peace.